Hey there, I'm Critsy. Welcome back to Sorcery. Last time, I experienced the cold touch of death. But then I got better. And this time, I'm going straight to the gambling hall. You bet I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go gamble. That's what I want to do when I crawl out of the grave, is go straight to the Temple of Luck and start gambling. Also, I want robes. I liked the robes. I also want to see what happens if I go back to the spire. But first, gambling. I need to gamble the temple for all they have. Greet the man. I've already seen you before. What is this place? This is head inside. Just go inside. I've already talked to all these guys. Talk to the monk. Anything new? Welcome to our place of contemplation. You have the eyes of a lost soul. I am not lost, so you have come to be saved by the grace of Efe. No, I've just come to gamble. There is still time to change your mind. Okay. I don't recall that discussion. Oh, I could probably bet on the rat races and, win if I paid attention last time to who won. Look around the courtyard. I need to go gamble. At the far wall, surrounded by many spectators, is an intricate course for rats. Nope, not what I want to do. I want to go to the dice chamber. Fancy a game? We stake 10 gold pieces in Efe's honor. Absolutely. You know exactly what's about to happen, don't you? 400 gold is not enough. I need to be able to swim in my gold, okay? That's what I'm going for. I notice the guards seem most agitated. I had not... Surely it's your imagination. 3 4s. Who knows? You might not have a 4 at all. Let's see. Shucks. I shouldn't have been so risky. That's okay. I pull victory out of my... I do victory often. From very unlikely places. I was going to swear, but I couldn't think of anything else creative to say about it. Do monks command respect here? There's 2 3s. I really do have a 3. You should keep your mind at the gold at stake right now. Oh shit, he didn't have 1 3. Oh my god. No, I'll totally win. It's fine. Bye, F.A. I'll start with 1 2. Yeah, I also have a 2. 2 2s. Here's a bid. 3 2s. Ha! Fool! There's no way you have 3 2s. You would have bet at least 2 2s before. Excellent. I have a 4. You seem more open than most I meet in Mempeng. You mean I have a loose tongue? The guards will no doubt cut it out. For lies such as that bid, yes, I fear they might. Fool! See, what did I tell you? Don't even worry about it. Sorry if I sound a little calm right now, or sleepy. My faith is my own. Oh shit! I don't have any good bets. All right, 2 4s. My faith is my own. You should not be shy of faith, fudge. I lost. Another. Let's increase the stake a little. 100 gold more. Ha ha! Brothers, gather round. We will play for a serious sum. No way. Oh, I can't. I should have increased it by less than that. Shucks. Ah, well. I spooked him. I've never seen you before. Is this your first time here? I've traveled far. Actually do have a 2. Shucks. I've traveled very far. You are most welcome. Everyone comes to us. I'm calling it. There's not 2 4s. Shit! I'm making bad bets. Oh no, I swore! I tried so hard not to swear before. Oh no. Alright, I'm saying I have a 4. I gotta keep my dice this time. Please, we are not invincible or above a prosecution. Calling it. You don't have 2 4. Oh, I thought that 3 was a 4 on my life. Anyway, I can't remember if I was going to say before, but it's not actually a daytime episode this time. I'm actually up in the middle of the night, and I didn't actually have any coffee this time, so I'm a little sleepy. Getting ready for bed. I'm chilling out with some Steve Jackson's Sorcery. Almost said Sid Meier's Sorcery. 3 3s. Call. Only 2 3s. I've got the advantage, old friend. Generic monk. Why did you become a monk? I'm gonna bet 1 3. Who do you think? She is the goddess of the twin winds, fortune and chance. She sounds most fickle. Dang. Dang, I can't get more gold out of him. Oh well. I now have 500 gold. It's not exactly the extreme Scrooge McDuck levels of money that I hoped for. How did I get the robes last time? Hall, stone floor, listen to the singing. It's rather unsettling, not especially pleasant. Rest a while. Ah, there we go. The dormitory. Excellent. Good monk's habits. And put it on. There we go. Now we got the wizard robes. Or, well, I guess. It's insensitive of me. It's monk robes. Alright, it's a genuine religious article. I gotta be more respectful. Speak to the abbot. And what do you think you're doing? Contemplating. Is that so? Contemplating what? The rhythm of my breathing, the cracks of the stone. He nods. They are indeed profound, but... They are indeed profound. No. But, and he wags a finger, you cannot fool me so easily. The abbot smiles. Should you not be polishing the steps, Naviate? F.A. be with you, he murmurs before nodding you away. He turns you gently about the shoulders. No, still the same text. I was wondering if it would be different if I gave him a more appropriate answer. Okay, I wish I had food. I'm sure I'll be fine. What kinds of spells can I cast here? Can I cast Far here? Because I don't think I have before. I think I can. I don't think I've cast Far. Looking to the constellations, you craft a spell and find yourself somewhere quite new. You find yourself laying down bet after bet on a table of scurrying creatures, but without rhyme or reason. Days seem to pass, and you grow thin and haggard, crown forgotten in an ecstasy of gambling. The vision, a rather puritanical one at that, fades. Seems the gambling at the monastery goes on even in the middle of the day. Is that weird that it happens in daytime? Do people only gamble at night? Whatever. Alright, now where? I'm thinking I go to the market. I never actually spoke to the poor dude trapped in the rock. Old beggar woman stands against a well nearby. Oh, it's not the same beggar. Yeah, right. Duh, the one died. I'll talk to the beggar woman. Never even approach this person. You walk over to the well, where an old woman, little more than a bundle of rags, sits. She does not look at you as you approach. Look at the woman. Her face is obscured by a shapeless hood. She rarely acknowledges anyone, not even holding out her hand for alms. Look into the well. You peer down into the well. Jump, if you like, the old woman remarks. There's no bottom to it. No bottom? you ask. None at all, she remarks, replies. No water either, just a great big hole. This place was built by sorcerers, you know. Read it properly. Well met, you declare. Her voice, when she speaks, is raspy, barely above a whisper, and her eyes, when they meet yours, are smooth, a glossy black. There you are, brother. Found you now. Spare an old blind woman a coin, enough to buy a crust of bread, perhaps? I have 500, absolutely. Take as much as you need. Oh, love, you have made Javine a happier woman. Bless you for helping me live out my last days. She pauses to test the coin between her teeth and nods. Now, love, anything else for a blind old woman? Tell me what happened to your eyes. I'll tell you my tale. I was called on by the Archmage himself to examine one of his creations. The Archmage makes creatures, you see, of all mixtures and kinds. This one was a mucousy, slimy sort of thing called a mucolytic. A miserable thing, born totally without fear. They're almost deaf and speak only in a whisper. I feel like I've heard of mucolytics before. Why does the Archmage make such creatures? Why does the Archmage do anything? Why does he sleep for 100 years and wake up to measure the positions of the stars? If I knew the workings of his mind, I would have twisted them to my own ends years ago, but I didn't. And now you are a beggar. I was a healer before, but now, yes, now I beg. I sit here every day with little to pass the time but the tormenting I receive from the Sightmasters. Sightmasters? Here in Mampang? Surely she is mistaken. It would reveal who I am if I asked about Sightmasters. But I'm curious. I shouldn't. See, I thought going to the beggar would, like, help with the disease, right? But like, now I'm even more... Now I think even more that it would have been the case because she's a healer. Sightmasters in Pampang? Oh, indeed, my lovely, indeed. Those bug-eyed monsters delight in my suffering. One lacking sight is a source of much curiosity to them. Half of them want to kill me, and half of them are in love with me. And those halves aren't entirely separate halves. Goddess forgive me my foul mouth. The ones from my homeland are honorable. What do these Sightmasters of yours look like? I can help you. I'll risk talking to her about it. You know, worst case, I die again. The ones from my homeland were honorable. These may be outcasts, then. It's hard to say. Shucks. I didn't get to ask more questions. Were you born in Mampang? She shakes her head. No, though there's those here who don't believe in the world beyond, but that's where I came from. I lived in a small village on the shores of Earthend. A healer priest from Daduyaru, was shipwrecked there, and he took me on as an apprentice. I loved him, and then I abandoned him, and I came to Mampang against his wishes, drawn by the promise of fortune in the Archmage's service. You worked for the Archmage? Everyone in Mampang works for the Archmage, love. The Citadel is his engine, and we turn its wheels. We work to further his cause and his army. She yawns with such vigor that it throws a cascade of spittle on your shoulder. What a lovely chat, Javine says. I so rarely get to talk these days, love. Come back any time. Especially if you slay one of the sight masters. She draws a line across her throat. I have killed a sight master. I have? No, I haven't. What are you talking about? Bid her farewell. Goodbye. I like her. Glad I talked to her. I'm gonna feel real betrayed if it makes it to night and it says, the Archmage has heard rumors of you. The stalls. I'll see what I can buy. Weapons dealer, bent back peddler. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the peddler. I don't really need any more weapons. The peddler smiles as you approach, and he gestures across a motley collection of objects. Yeah. Sorry, again, I'm a little sleepy. I'm chill right now. Real relaxed. There's chipped pottery, dull knives, empty picture frames. Man's not old, but a hard life has aged his looks. Junk, refuse, and memorabilia, he shouts, all for the discerning customer. Where are you from? Shores of Lake Ilkala, originally, but that was long ago. I took to wandering at a young age and finished up here. Not what I hoped for, really. How did you come across these things? Points to a dried flower. That I found in the back pocket of a sleeping werewolf. This glue I won from a man in a contest of riddles. This mirror I found dangling from a tree in an ancient swamp. You're quite the adventurer. In my youth, I was many things. An excellent dancer, for instance. I fathered 47 children. I remember this now. Look at his stock. So, going to buy anything? Some glue? Blimberry potion. Yeah, buy it. 18 gold. Eh. I don't need to be stingy. Some glue? Careful not to spill any. 15 gold. Yep, sure. Don't need more giant teeth, though. I guess I'll check the weapons dealer's stock, at least. Welcome, friend! Extraordinarily thin, he might disappear if he turned sideways. The army has procured most of my goods, but I have a few items left to sell from my original stock. You're not from Mampang. Why would I ask that? There are safer trade routes, yes, I know. But, as a bold young man, I heard that the Archmage was offering a fortune for weapons. The trader waves his hand vaguely, outfitting a new army or something. I'm not so sure. Of course, once I got here, well, what happened? Every night. Did you hear that? That happens every night. It's like this dude in town who rides his motorcycle. I used to live next to that guy, I'm pretty sure. Dude would, from 10 p.m. to midnight, just sit outside revving his engine. And now I live someplace completely different, and every night, in the middle of the night, somebody rolls by on a really noisy motorcycle or something. He glances at a passing guard and lowers his voice. That snake Nylock would only pay me half and left me stuck on the wrong side of the wall. But what could I do? I tried to leave some birdmen. If I tried to leave, some birdman would have no doubt swooped down, and that would have been the end of it. At least I'm in a state to appreciate my poverty. But what can I do for you? Have I met Nylock? Who's Nylock? Oh, jeez, who's Nylock again? I can't remember. I've met Nylock. He makes a rude noise. She couldn't care one whit for us small-timers. Only deals with trade that affects the whole place, not us. He gestures about the crowds. But the fortress, the guard encampment around the tower. I suppose she's now chiefly interested in outfitting an army. An army? Oh, indeed. Though I couldn't tell you who they're supposed to be fighting. Everyone outside the walls is now dead, or so they say. Now, How can you say that if you're from outside the wall? Now, are you going to buy something, or are we to simply chatter like a Clattaman's grandmother? What do you have? I can see you're a seasoned one, so I won't waste your time with the lumps the common soldier gets stuck with. I have this broadsword, which I can let go for, say, 15 gold pieces. I also have this long sword, which is yours for 25, and the best sword in my possession is a cutlass for 600 gold pieces. Holy shit! Your prices are too expensive. This is the best you'll find in the fortress. I'm nearly destitute thanks to Nylock. But 600 gold pieces! This is no ordinary cutlass. The edge is unbreakable. The weight, perfect. The blade cannot be dropped or slipped from the hand. It cannot miss. This blade will make you all but invincible. It's pretty good, see? Give me a better deal. Friend, this morning, a beastman was so upset about the price he threatened me with the very sword I was trying to sell him. I can see you have a lot to learn about haggling in Mampang. Alright. I should have gambled better. Maybe I can gamble more tomorrow. We'll see. I would have had that much money if I bothered. I'm not visiting the fortune teller this time, I don't think. Oh, it's night. Marvel as it speaks, advises, and prophesizes. Now here's a discerning patron. How much? Only 2. Yes, 2 gold pieces. Indeed. I've already seen all this text. Look at the stone. Analander. It is the booming tone of Shadrach, the hermit. Yep, I remember. Shadrach? Yes, it is I. It is good to see you again. After a fashion, at least. Is there any way to counter the power of the crown? Shadrach thinks for a moment. That's a good question. I believe so, yes. It is magical, and so, like all magic, its effects can be countered with the correct counter spells. What are the spells? Rock rolls a little in a half shrug. I could only guess. Spells of illusion, or the reading of the will, confusion. Can I aid you? No, it's best you put me out of your mind. Your own task is all that matters. I remember everything else. Are you safe? I am dying. There is comfort in that. Otherwise, I am a rock. But how can I aid you? How goes your journey? I see the serpents did not eat you. What do you know of the Archmage's vaults? Neat. How can I overcome the power of the crowd? How can I reach the Archmage in safety? The only way to do that is go via the Throben doors. Open them, and the Archmage will fall. What do you know of the Archmage's vaults? The stone would shake its head if it had one to shake. Nothing, it replies, but the crown will not be in any vault. It's too precious for that. What is in the abandoned towers? That is the inner college of Mampang. I can't remember what voice I did for Shadrach. Shadrach, haha. A place where magic was discovered and researched. Yep, I remember that. Did it dazzle you? Did it delight your spirit? Indeed. Excellent, excellent. And now I'm going to leave. Farewell. I never found food. But I really want to know what happens if I go into that... into the spire. Shucks. Yeesh. Wonder what happens if you loiter around the monastery until dark. Because it closes its gates at night. I'm going to see the tavern. Just because I need a place to get some food. Pillory is set north. Look at the alley. Yep. Go down that alley. And there's those guys again. Bless them. Yep. Oh, the tavern is not open, it seems. Shucks. Well, maybe I can get some food here, at least. Small fire with a few figures glumly around. Look at the people. People gathered here have a cluster of tents to one side. Go... Wait, what? Small fire... size up the scavengers. What? What did it mention scavengers? The cold night lingers on, peering down the hints of a maze, twisting paths. People gathered here have a cluster of tents along with packs of gear. Small fire burns in a dugout pit. They sit around it, chatting over a bubbling stew. When did they mention scavengers? Look over the group by the fire. They are poor and half-starved, but there are at least 30 of them. You cannot hope to overpower them all. If you were to attack, you would most likely be surrounded and stabbed in the back. Why would I attack them? Why would I charge at them? What are you talking about? You approach the fire and are invited to sit down. Why would I charge them? The fuck, dude? The people around the fire are all friendly enough and seem in good humor, dressed in shabby clothes. You address the chattiest of the lot. Greetings! Greetings yourself, she replies, laughing, jerking her thumb at you for the benefit of others around her. Do you live here? If you can call it that. We're working, really. We're treasure hunters. I do not see much treasure. Ha! Good one! It's in the alleys here, hidden in the loops. It's a hard living, because you never know where to look. The alleys are enchanted. Cursed, more like. Paths wander. Or maybe it's the buildings. Is this person supposed to have an accent? Cursed. Nope. Forget about it. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm not gonna try. Maybe it's the buildings. All I know is you find a garden one day, then walk the same route and stumble into the temple instead. The eyeless god himself couldn't navigate this place. But people live in there. It's only a few. Even them, luck, I'm guessing. Or instinct, like a pigeon has. The ones that are born in the alleys seem to find their ways in and out again. Are the alleys dangerous? Oh, yes. First off, you will probably get lost and starve to death. Otherwise, there's no telling what will appear. Why, Gelmud over there once ran straight into a dragon. Next day, of course, he didn't. It must be an illusion. Makes our living well enough. My belly ain't an illusion. Laundra pokes you in the arm. What about you? Who by Gret are you? I'm the Analander, a sorcerer. I mean, I probably shouldn't tell people I'm the Analander, right? I mean, it's going to start a rumor about me. I probably don't tell them about that. A sorcerer? Sorcerers! This place used to be full of them. Funny things is they all seem to have vanished. Who knows where? Can I hire a guide? You could pay someone. They'll lead you in and run you through. Not worth the trouble or the expense if you're asking me. Do people come out of the alleys? Sometimes. Met this girl last week who just stumbled out. A fortune teller. She read my poem. Where did she go? Back into the alleys again. Look, good luck to you if you go that way, but I wouldn't. Now, off you get. Charge at the scavengers. Why would I attack them? Whatever. Spend the night by the fire. Group around the fire, pay you no attention. They're gonna rob me. They're absolutely gonna rob me. You've not eaten yet today? Nope. Leave the blimberry alone. Dream. The remainder of the night is kept busy with vivid dreams. You are lying on cool, moist ground underneath a tall, swaying tree. There's a nagging pain in your leg, and you look down to see a sapling growing through your thigh. Pull it out. You try to pull it free, but every tug makes you scream in agony as if you were pulling at your own tendons. You stand in a crowd of others, Analanders fleeing, a darkness gathering in the east. You are all struggling to get aboard a boat. One by one, people are turning to stone where they stand. And all the while, you hear the distant laughter from the east. Oh! I saw the Archmages now, and I thought the Archmage is now aware of your presence, but no, the Archmage is now unaware of you once more. You wake the next morning to find the narrow street still in darkness. You quickly get to your feet once more. I'm gonna try to get a meal with the lady. Alright, explore the alleys. I'm gonna try to visit the lady again. Look left, look right, go left. I think right is where I went before. And I'm back out anyway. I think it's just to show you that it's endless. I mean, I think this is a neat section, honestly. Kind of explains, well, I feel like it would explain where everybody would live when this was a proper town populated by sorcerers who could probably, maintain such a vast creation. After passing several blocks, you begin to develop, look around, stopping around at the spot. Buildings are empty. Keep walking, stumble around, look at the house, and approach the house. I'm going to spend more time here this time. This time I'm going to look at the paper on the counter, too. Because she takes it away. Listen at the door, nothing. Walk inside. You walk in improperly. Several vases of flowers. Kitchen. Gonna go in here. Read the paper, yes. Series of directions beginning. Oh. From the crossroads, turn left, second right, third left, first right, so forth. A guide to the alleys, perhaps? Alright, take it. Hopefully whoever wrote these directions has now memorized them. Oh no. Go back to the hall. I hope I didn't just doom her. I do want to meet her, though, and I do like her. Cast a spell? Sure. Can I cast Far? Because I've never cast Far here. I can cast Far. Excellent. At least I don't think I've cast Far here. You see yourself standing at the kitchen table of this very house. You are chatting amiably with a plump woman. Some bread and dice before you. Okay. You turn to leave, only to hear a door opening downstairs. Forgot to lock it again, those children! Announce myself. Greetings! You don't know it, but we're friends. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Where are your valuables? I mean you no harm. And why are you here? There's nothing worth stealing. Seems comfortable to me. It must be as dirty and ragged as you look. This used to be a nice area, you know. Why don't you leave? Have you seen the rest of the city? It's hardly appealing. Better as the dunghill you know, is what I say. But you're an odd one. What are you even doing in this part of town? Why don't your clothes fit? I'm not from Mampang. I've never heard such a thing. World outside is all dead and dust. You can't be from outside. There's a lush and verdant world out there. I don't believe it. Outside? How do we even look alike? Name's Mocha, by the way. Yep, same thing as last time. Alas, I was hoping I could convince her. Ask for something to eat, absolutely. Can you give me something? I'm terribly hungry. Can you give me something to eat? Of course I can, she replies fussily. Serving you some bread and cheese, then watching as you tuck in. Play dice? No steak? Alright. Second dice game of the day. Oh, that is a good roll. You're from far away. I can hardly believe it. There's a whole world out there, full of cities and people. No, you must be lying. I was hoping I could get some more converse. You had a 4. You couldn't believe I had 2 4s? Really? Oh my god. Yo, I'm about to school her. Jeez, I lost last time. I not go out much. These alleys keep me safe. Fair enough. Good God! I'm luck is on my side. It's these robes, dude. 3 1s. This poor lady. Alright, final round. Let me see. What am I gonna get? Okay. Well, that's still really good. Alright, 2 4s. She might have a 4 herself. You can't believe that I had 2 4s. Alright. I used to play the game. I used to play in the square quite often. But I'm too busy these days. And guards demand fines for everything. Alright, I'll keep playing just because she feels like it. I'm gonna see if, like, she stops on her own, or if I always have to disappoint her. World is larger than you would believe. There's mountains, fields, villages. When I'm finished here, perhaps you should come with me. Mountains, fields, villages. And people? There are lots of people. Most are untrustworthy. Same thing that happened last... Oh, oh. I thought that 4 was a 3. Same mistake I made before. My heart dropped. I love Swindlestones. I wish more people were familiar with it. Because it seems like it would be a fun game to actually play. Like, imagine with Tabletop Simulator. Right. Let's go ahead and bet 2 4s. 2 4s, yeah. You must be born into the service at birth? And if they are unsuitable? I've never met an unsuitable guard. You're kidding. I've seen many. Only 4 3s. Jeez. How about, and we're done talking. So I did get a little more information. 3 1s. Good luck. Call. And of course I win because I actually had 3 1s. I never lie! What can you tell me about the Archmage? No, we will not speak of that. Just ended the game. Oop, oop. Oh, super far. There we go. Continue. I'm sure it makes me younger playing dice. Is there more? Like, I'm wondering, like, is there a point to continuing playing with her? Because, like, that was different dialogue and everything. Are there other cities out there? Many. I went through one called Carre on my travels. The name means nothing to me. What'd you ask, dude? I wish we could have kept the conversation going. See, this is one thing that I kind of don't like is the dice conversations. Holy shit! You seeing this? Maximum bet. 4 4s. Oh no! 6 4s. You're gonna call, right? There's not 6 4s. Yeah. Shucks. Oh my god, I'm surprised. The odds. Well, I guess the odds weren't that bad. But, like, I expected her to lose her nerve at a bet that high. 2 4s. I definitely have a 4. Well, then 3 4s. Fool! You fell for my classic blunder. Oh. I forgot that I didn't have a 4. Alright, I have a 4. I'll raise that. There's 2 4s then. Fool. I win again. Ooh. Have you come to Mampeng? I will save all of you. You're gonna call that, have you? Have you come to live here? No. Hardly. We could be here all night. I can't tell. Does she still want to play? I mean, I'm having fun. I love Swindlestones. Come now, you can tell me why you're here. What do you wish to know? You're the only person I have ever met from the outside world. 3 4s? Let's see about that. Oh my god! My luck today is absurd. 3 3s. 4 3s. You don't say. You don't say. Fuck. It's the second time she's done this to me. 6 3s? Now you're pushing it. No ways there's 6 3s. Yeah, you would have to roll all 3s. Well, last round I rolled 4 4s, so 1 1? Alright, 2 1s. 2 4s. Is that so? 3 4s. You're gonna call that, aren't you? Really? Shouldn't have pushed it that high. Another good roll. I'm gonna go ahead and say I have a 4. Not calling yet. About 3 2s. Well then, 4 2s. Now see, I don't understand why you would make that bet. That seems foolish. Alright, last time. She smiles. Mocha smiles at you. She smiles. Mocha smiles at you. I've played enough. Of course, she nods, though somewhat sadly, and puts her dice in her pocket. May I ask you some questions? Are you a widow? Yes. My husband died just after the twins were born. At least I think he did. He was always exploring, trying to find ways out of the Citadel. convinced there was a better life to be had beyond the walls. One day, he went out and didn't come back. I had a wife after that, but she left. Oh, neat. Why did your wife leave? A younger woman. Isn't that always the way? Some maid on the far side of town. I have yet to run into them, thank the gods, but it's mostly because I'm stuck in the flea pit backwash part of town. To finish her point, she gobs into a corner of the floor. I hope I get to ask all of these. Where are your children? Out playing, I assume. The scamps like to dash around the alleys and so forth. They always find their way home, natives. Have you ever wanted to leave Mampang? To be honest, no. Seems terrifying. Barbarians in the wastelands. I'm not a barbarian. Dear, what else would you call someone who barges into a home with a great big sword strapped to his waist? Well, you are a nosy one, she remarks, full of humor. Show her the bronze ring? Taking out the bronze ring you found in an empty towers of the abandoned quarter, you place it on the table. Mocha gasps and snatches it from a skeleton. Her breath catches in her throat. I know it well. I put it on my husband's finger. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Are you sure it's the same ring? She shakes her head at the question, but does not trouble with a reply beyond a simple yes. You get up, thanking Mocha for the hospitality, and head into the street. Take care, she calls from the hallway. May you find the path between the ways. I didn't get to ask her about the Sight Masters. Dude. Once more tumble into the crossroads. I feel like exploring more. Charge at the why am I charging at the goddamn scavengers? No. Leave the scavengers alone. I wonder if I can visit her again. I would love to ask about the Sight Masters, man. I wish it didn't, like, push me out of conversations. I'll catch you... Oops. Sorry about that. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.